I don't know what I just did.
And that's what Rocky looks like at the end of it.
Hi, welcome to Tim's Show and Tell. I'm Tim.
And I'm Billy.
And in today's sports news and football news, in the NFL, according to NFL.com/news, Indianapolis re-signs center Ryan Kelly to a 4-year, $50 million contract extension
Wow.
on September 3rd. NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport reported. And in Giants news, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm wearing my Giants shirt today. According to GiantsWire.usatoday.com, the Giants signed long snapper Carson Tinker and waived Ryson John on September 3rd. Which, the football season's creeping up on us, folks. I didn't realize it was already September until they're like, "Hey, here's football." I was like, "Whoa!" And in Syracuse football, according to Syracuse.com/orangefootball, Geraldine Williams is retiring after 50 plus years as the cafeteria lady in the Menley Fieldhouse dining hall. And one player called her a legend. So I'm like, yeah.
Wow.
I'm like, yeah, she's definitely a legend if she's been there for 50 years.
Whoa.
And Williams said, what motivates me is these kids are here every day trying to help their parents, trying to better themselves, and to have a better themselves, to have a better life. And if I can put a smile on their face, Emil, and give some encouraging words, it's worth it. I mean, I agree too. It's kind of worth it. And a number 50 Syracuse football jersey that has baby doll on the back is hung on the wall at the dining hall. Which I was like, aw, that's nice. You're paying tribute to her 50 years of service. She served Donovan McNabb. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa. Yeah. Thanks for serving the players, Geraldine. And Syracuse men's lacrosse news. According to SI.com, Zach Mercado has committed to the Syracuse men's lacrosse 2022 class. And Syracuse men's basketball, according to Syracuse.com/orangebasketball, Chaz Owens is part of the 6th father-son combo to enroll at SU basketball. Which I was like, wow, it's been 6?
Yeah.
He blew my mind. His dad, Billy, was an All-American and 1991 Big East Player of the Year. Which, I wouldn't remember that. But
Before my time.
I was only a year old then.
Well, yeah, like I wasn't watching football then.
It was basketball.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't watching basketball then.
And in hockey, Vegas Golden Knights, according to KnightsOnIce.com, well, Vegas has ran into a hot goalie in former Utica Comet Thatcher Demko as he slammed the door shut in 60 minutes, causing Vegas to lose Game 6 4-0 on September 3rd. The deciding Game 7 is September 4th at 9 o'clock p.m. Come on, Knights! Don't do this to me. I predicted you in the Stanley Cup Final, verbally.
Big mistake, guys.
Right? And Tampa Bay Lightning news, according to NHL.com/Lightning, Braden Point has 18 points in 13 games for Tampa. And in Buffalo Sabres news, according to DieByTheBlade.com, Buffalo officially hired Matt Ellis as Director of Player Development on September 1st. And in Manitoba Moose news, according to globalnews.ca, Winnipeg loans out defenseman Leon Gawanke to Berlin. Because the AHL season doesn't start until December, so makes sense. And in Henderson Silver Knights news, if Vegas ever got an ECHL team, they better be called the Bronze Knights. According to NHL.com/Golden Knights, all Henderson Silver Knights games will be live on 12:30 The Game, KLAV, and AHL TV, which you gotta pay for, but it's kind of interesting watching the games and sometimes listening to other commentators besides your own.
Oh, yeah.
And in baseball news, Tom Terrific died of dementia on September 2nd. He was 75 years old. That's Tom Seaver of the New York Mets. He won 311 games and had 3,640 strikeouts and played 11 seasons for the New York Mets.
All his whole career?
Well, he played.
11 years.
Well, he played for two other teams too.
11 years in the Mets?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm just saying, dementia is an awful thing. I'm glad he's at peace now.
Yeah,
That's
right.
awful. I feel. Oh, thoughts. I mean, I hope his family's doing well.
I mean, and they say he died of COVID, but I don't believe that crap.
Yeah. Getting a little political here.
He was part of the 1969 Miracle Mets, who won the World Series that year.
Wow.
They went from last place to first place. Sounds just like the Crunch, kind of. And in Mets game news, according to MLB.com/Game Day, Pete Alonso bashed a walk-off home run, ran the bases with a grin on his face on third base, ripped off his helmet, and tossed it skyward. The Mets beat the Yankees. Yeah, this is New York Mets and New York Yankees news. 9-7 in 10 innings.
Wow.
And the New York Mets' next game is September 4th in versus Baltimore at 7:35 p.m. I think. I'm not sure. And New York Mets record is 17-20. And in NASCAR, USA Today published an interview with Dale Earnhardt Jr. on September 2nd, during which he gave some predictions for the rest of the 2020 NASCAR season. And Earnhardt Jr. said that drivers such as Kurt Busch, Austin Dillon, Cole Custer, and Clint Boyer would not make it past the round of 12.
Wow. Do you think any of those guys are going to make it past?
Well, maybe Clint Boyer, but
Yeah.
Cole Custer, that was a kind of a lucky win
Yeah.
in Kentucky, so who knows? It's the playoffs now. I mean, and he sees the final two contenders being Kevin Harvick and Denny Hamlin. Those are the two top drivers. When asked who, in his opinion, would be the dark horse, he picked Ryan Blaney, saying he had a legitimate shot at it. The next race is the South Carolina Education Lottery 200 at Darlington Raceway, Sunday, September 6th at 2 o'clock p.m. on Fox Sports 1. And in sports uplifting news, Stan March's father, Randy, has defied all expectations and has learned the game of hockey at 76 years old.
Wow.
The Green Bay resident learned to skate after watching his son play NHL 2020 and getting hooked. Randy says it's a physical game, but I'm a tough hombre and I'm immune to rabbit turd.
What?
Right?
Weirdo?
Right? It's like,
What
what?
is that? What else did he say?
His son clarified he's trying to be funny.
Oh!
KBC Central 4 news correspondent Chip Dipley recounted
His name's Chip Dipley?
when we met Randy, he was eating a bowl of cereal with water, not milk. It's pretty messed up, honestly. I just wanted to get the hell out of there as soon as I could.
Whoa! Jeez, Chip didn't have a good time there.
No, Randy had his first pickup hockey game at the start of August, and unfortunately, broke both legs, his wrist, a couple of ribs, and his back. He's getting a huge settlement though, like 7 figures.
Really? 7-figure settlement?
Yeah. He's throwing a little get-together to celebrate. We're all invited.
Oh, good. I'm glad he's okay.
Right?
You gotta take it easy, though.
Right? Jeez, dude. On this day in sports history, Travis P. Seth was the first astronaut to play ping pong on the International Space Station on this day 64 years ago in 1956.
Wow.
Shoo, that's wow. Even though I wasn't alive then, so
yeah.
how would I know?
No, my dad wasn't even alive then.
That's why I know I always ask my parents sometimes, like, so what happened in the 1960s? And they always tell me.
Yeah.
And now it's time for Tim's joke of the day. How can you tell if an elephant has been in your fridge?
Oh, I don't know how.
Because it would be all crushed and you need a new fridge now.
Yeah.
So you can email us at timshowandtell@yahoo.com. Like us on Facebook, Tim Show and Tell. Follow us on Twitter at Tim Show and Tell. Like Tim Bennett Productions on Facebook. And make sure you catch our latest skit, Tiger Toe. And also make sure we are now on day, I can't believe we're going to say this because it's never happened before, day 15 of the pretend New York State Fair. And today is Be Kind Day.
Oh, very nice. I like that.
So, until next time, I'm Tim.
And I'm the, what was his name? The something redneck. What was his name of that movie? The something redneck.
I don't know.
Backwoods redneck? I don't know. It was a good one though. But Peanut Butter Falcon's a good movie. That's all I'm saying. And I'm Billy.
Have a good day.
You're not invited to my birthday party.
I don't know what I just did.
And that's what Rocky looks like at the end of it. 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 The end of it
Boom, your lights went out. That's when you call us.